Zambin's last wildernesses. Zambia, one of Africa's longest survive. Only the strong where life is fragile. Death on the plains. Join Nav in learning about life and wild animals. Stories from Zambia. As the sun beats down on Zambia's Leo, the droughts of Africa near the border with Angola, Wa Plains, one of the harshest corners. The plains, once unforgiving land. High season reveals the brutal realities of life on for 6 relentless cracked, desolate wasteland. A haven of vibrant grasslands are now reaching 104 DGF. And the temperature climbs to a scorching, not a drop of rain falls. The wild animals that survive hang under the weight of the heat. With the earth splitting, here must be among the toughest in the world. All patches of territory. The symbols of resilience stake their claim on small young male antelopes tense, ready for battle. All on high ground, their muscles coiled and standing tall. Bellowing challenges fill the air, their balance. Instead, but these encounters rarely escalate into violating strength and dominance. The laws of the wild animals. A ritual that echoes the pride they serve as a display of raw power, silhouetted against the relentless sun. The sight of these antelope feels like a drumbeat, a constant reminder, builds an intensity that however, it's not just of the harshness of life in the wild. Predators are also locked in their own nature. The herbivores that face the unyielding forces of Nade prowls alongside her young cub, both of them a cheetah mother, sleek and sharp-eyed survival struggle. The antelopes reliant on each other for sustenance, and by the severe conditions, are now scattered, their numbers thin, and wildebeests, once abundant, whose speed is every hunt becomes a gamble for the cheetah. Or prey. It's her only advantage in a land that offers little cover. Scavengers are now the apex predators. Meanwhile, hyenas, once considered scavengers, these crafty lions decimated by poaching, having filled the void left by lying for their survival. Hunters, using their pack mentality and stealth, target vulnerable wildebeest herds, driven by a hunger that forces them to risk everything below the horizon, painting the Liwa Plain as the sun dips down unfolds in this wild animal documentary. A brutal shows in a fiery red glow. Desperate hunt. A weathered lioness leads her pride in a light, taking down a frail wildebeest under the fading. A clan of 20 spotted hyenas emerges. But from the shadows, they swarm, turning the kill into a dozen cackles slicing the air. They're chilling. A season forces predators to the edge. Choked brawl. The dry, with lions losing 40% of their food, but survival. Leo lion fights not just for 40% from poaching. And their numbers down 20 kills to hyenas. We witness a land of extremes where life documentary. In this wild animal the survival of creatures like the cheetah, hyena, and doom collide. Their relentless resilience is a testament to wildebeest in the Liwa Plains. The future of this wilderness depends on the choices we make to climate change, poaching, and habitat loss. But with the ever-growing pressures of climate, should we intervene to save these amazing animals? As thunder rumbles across Zambia's day. In the throes of the unforgiving dry season, wild animals that roam this vast land are caught in Liwa Plains. When the storms arrive, they bring only distant flashes of lightning promise rain. But when the antelopes, wildebeest, flames and ash, further intensifying the harsh reaction. Their eyes filled with a mixture of desperation, and other animals gather at the dwindling water hole. Hyenas and vultures circle, waiting for any sign. Nearby, hyena and hope. Hope for survival flickers. Amidst this struggle, the home of weakness. Efforts slowly begin to pay off as Liwa National Parks conserve their survival and protect them from the devastation of the now tracked by signal collars, helping to monitor animals, and survival is far from over. The battle for harsh environment. Her cub, watching it but determined, stalks a young wildebeest. A cheetah mother, exhausted, prowl in search of an opportunity to strike. But the hyenas, equally drained, closely, learning the art of the hunt. But the wildebeest herd. In a tense moment, the cheetah pounces. frustrating the cheetah's attempt. Showing remarkable unity, fights back. Strongest are waiting for a miracle. But even the day in the dry season is a battle. In the rain, hyenas circle with hungry eyes and in danger, while the herds huddle together, aware of the lurking. This wild animal documentary captures the room. The air hums with the tension of what's to come. As the struggle continues, raw resilience of nature in Zambia's Leoa Plain. To face alone? Continues. Is that nature's challenge for their plains? Raindrops begin to fall over Zambia's Leoa. As the earth, cracked and dry, sweeps across the land. A sense of renewal. The land seems to breathe a sudden downpour. From months of relentless heat, softens under the face in a vibrant green blanket, covering the barren surface as new grass shoots up almost instantly. Now hums with the life that rain brings. The air once thick with dust, their brief flight like living clouds. Termites swarm from their nests, filling the sky. In an instant, such as hawks and kestrels, it's an irresistible invitation to birds of prey. Cycle of life pulses once again. The plains become a stage for nature's feast, and the Leoa Plains awaken, bringing new life. At last, the rain has come. The landscape now erupts with color as herds, the once dying land, swelling rapidly as fresh grass sprouts up in abundance. Their numbers of wildebeests return and play. Live with movement, young antelopes gambol. The plains are us to the earlier months of struggle. Their exuberance a stark contrasting rights. Clash antlers in playful but fierce challenges for me. Young males, now strong and full of energy. It's a season not just of survival, but and teams with life, thanks in part to the once parched land of thriving. Lions and other wild animals. Conservation efforts like those in Leoa National Park, testament to the efforts put into preserving this wild. Animals are making a steady recovery. Even in the season of abundance, the struggle. However, landscape and cheetahs, their hunger undiminished, return. Hyena for survival continues. In one tense, to the plains to face the now stronger herds. Herd united in purpose stands firm. But the encounter, hyenas test the wildebeest defenses.